But now let's go on safari with Sveva Gullman in Kenya.
Olari Nyuru Ranch in Laikipia in the highlands of Kenya stretches as far as the eye can see, and I've lived here all my life. We have 8 dogs and 4 puppies, and we also share the ranch with hundreds of wild elephants. This is where I come, the treetop where I come to watch the elephants every so often, and there's usually about small herds like this to about 50 or 60 elephants. This is the same water that comes to our house, and we put salt here, and they just like to wallow and drink and scratch themselves, and then they come and eat these trees here, their best food. There's a very interesting elephant project going on at the moment, which is run by Chris Dallas of the Kenya Wildlife Service.
We're looking at the second largest population of elephants in Kenya, which lives in the north in Laikipia and Samburu districts, and we're trying to come up with ideas for conserving them.
How many elephants are there?
There's about 2,500 in this population.
How long can an elephant live?
Well, they can live quite a long time, certainly over 50 or 60 years.
That's an interesting piece of equipment. What is it?
Well, this is one of the radio collars that we use for tracking the elephants. It's very thick country here, lots of bushes around, and if you're on the ground, it's very difficult to find the elephants. This collar has a radio inside it in this box, and it goes around the neck of the elephant. And we use this aeroplane to try and find where the elephants are. We pick up the signals from the radios on these antennae, and then we can turn the airplane to face towards the elephant and then go down close to where the group is. And what we find is that they move very long distances, up to about 150 kilometers, depending on where it rains at a particular time of year.
It must be jolly expensive to go around in the aeroplane. Where does all this money come from?
Yes, it is quite expensive, and the project is supported by donations from overseas, which have been channeled through the Worldwide Fund for Nature, the Zoological Society of London, and the Gorman Memorial Foundation.
Do elephants ever get aggressive?
They do sometimes, and particularly, there are two ways they get aggressive. One is if a bull has had a fight and his tusks have been knocked out, and it leaves him feeling as if he's got a really sore tooth. He doesn't like people at all when that happens. Those animals are really dangerous. And sometimes also, when a female has just had a calf, then she'll really want to protect her baby. And if people come up at that time, it can be quite frightening.
What will you do with the information that you collect?
Well, there are 2 main things. One is to stop the poaching, stop it from coming back in the north, so the elephant can go back to the places where they came from originally. And the other thing is to actually stop them from coming into the farms. If an elephant gets a taste for corn, for example, he'll come back night after night to eat more. And it's possible for elephants to destroy an entire crop in the course of a night. And to achieve that, we've already started to build electric fences to protect the small farmers from the elephants.
That's it for today. Next week we visit Gerald Durrell's Wildlife University in the Channel Islands, and Owl on Safari meets those nasty scavenging creatures, hyenas. But do they really deserve their bad reputation? See you next week. From me and Bonnie, bye.